A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. They've got Chris Middleton. Keyshawn George is out there with Sarr. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Johnson in at the 2. And for the Timberwolves, DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's MP in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Still in the early stages of the season here, but some people are already talking about MVP and Rookie of the Year, Greg.
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, B.A., I guess it never hurts to take a peek.
Here's Johnson after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. They set the pick. From behind the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played. MP right side. Oh, MP throws it down.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Washington with the ball. 6-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota. Johnson against Edwards. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
No one covering. MP's got 9.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
Minnesota with the ball, following the three-pointer by Washington. Here's Randall. Always a nice way to start. Takes his first one.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
McCollum outside. Pass to Sarr. Sarr controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
George against Randall. MP outside. The 3-ball. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. 12 points for him.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Middleton outside. For 3, McCollum. And it's MP with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. For 3, DiVincenzo. Rebound by Middleton.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Johnson passes to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
The drive by MP. The kick out to Edwards. Randall, the pass to MP. Back to Randall. Now here's McDaniels. Sinks the tray.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Outside Johnson. Back to Middleton. Lets it go from deep. Minnesota with a rebound. And seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
And it's Washington with the ball. Following the score by Minnesota. Middleton passes to George. Outside Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. McCollum outside. Shoots over DiVincenzo. McCollum's shot is off.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Here's Randall. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
Now here's Carrington. Right now averaging 6 a game.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And Shannon gets it to go.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Coulibaly. Back to Kispert. Oh, MP with a block.
Hey, you're not going to trick MP now. Think again. That's a great block right there.
That shot wide open.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's Minnesota out in front by 19 going into the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the... Go for a different look here. MP's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Julius Randle. Edwards, he's checked in for Ingles. And it's DiVincenzo in for Shannon. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. And so in the game for Washington, Alexander Sarr out there with George. Then there's Johnson, then it's Chris Middleton, and it's McCollum at the 1. Minnesota's gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. DiVincenzo, pass to MP. And the layup is good. 14 points for MP.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that arm. What a night he's had.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priority straight. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. George outside. Middleton outside. Pass to McCollum. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the long J. McCollum's got 6 points.
And good response from McCollum. A shot like this just demonstrates leadership.
DiVincenzo, pass to MP. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
George outside. Plenty of space. The rebound by the Timberwolves. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going. 12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They are just racking up the assists right now, playing for one another. Man, this is great.
Yeah, we'll see if they can keep up this mentality in the second half. If they do, they win.
Now let's take a moment to recognize our players of the week. Keep an eye on these two. In the Western Conference, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Little love going to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just another big-time talent.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The Wizards shooting 35% so far in this one. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's MP in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Pass to Edwards. Well, Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectful 34%.
23 over a, what, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3 1/4 years on the court. Yeah, the 3 ball was not being shot a lot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now. Everybody is shooting 3s.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
McDaniels from long range. Rebounded by Johnson. The Wizards have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. McDaniels with a steal. Jumps up. Oh, man. Oh, punch that one. Bad intentions. And he goes in for the dunk.
These guys go flying through the air like that. I love it. McDaniels showing what he's got on the slam there.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Middleton outside. For 3, George. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Randall. He can't hit that time. Ooh, nice D from George.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
McCollum finds Sarr. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Sarr's gotten 4 this quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And when he's in the zone, it's very hard to slow down Julius Randle on the offensive end. I mean, he's got serious power to his game.
DiVincenzo with a steal. He goes up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, BA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
Outside McDaniels. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. For 3, DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Middleton outside. Here's Sarr. The rebound by MP. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. MP, a screen on Middleton. McDaniels passes to MP. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for Washington. Edwards against Johnson. Pass to McCollum. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. MP's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the middle. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Middleton outside. And here's McCollum. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Sarr. Washington again can't hit.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
On the wing, MP. That's 29 for him. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Johnson. Washington has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. George passes to McCollum. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 3rd assist of the night. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Randall. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Randall's a bruiser now. The willingness to be physical inside, a big part of Randall's game.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson against Edwards. From deep, Sarr. The rebound by MP. MP's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. It'll count. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's Minnesota making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a...
Minnesota. MP's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Ingles. And it's Juzang in for Shannon. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Sarr's checked in for Champagny. George comes in for Kispert. Johnson, he's checked in for Coulibaly. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Carrington. Back to Reed. Fires away from way outside. Rebound by Middleton. Washington has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Wizards. George out there with Sarr. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Johnson. And it's McCollum at the 1. Shot clock at 5. Oh, MP with a block.
Big-time point-blank denial there by MP. Great reaction.
Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. We just can't give away possessions in this league.
And Minnesota making a change here. Shannon's checked in for Washington. They've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. McCollum looking it over. For 3, George. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today, made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. There's 45 seconds left to play in the 4th. Inside, here's Dillingham, and he banks in the layup.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Middleton with it. Ingles covering. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Minnesota. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th. From deep, MP nails it from 3. MP's got 35 in the game.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Johnson passes to Middleton. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word "phones" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Hey Phoenix, mark your calendars for Phoenix Lights Poster Giveaway Day. Every fan in attendance is has all the posters so they can proudly display their self-pride wherever they want.
Visit the team's website for more information for availability and any future games.
Some fans, we hope to see you all at our next home game. Everyone in attendance will get their own deck of some stand for trading cards. A fun way to show off personal pride.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. And we got a special game for you tonight. This one part of the NBA Cup. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Well, with the new season underway, we get a look at the new class to enter the league with the rookie race. All these rookies have done a good job adjusting to the NBA as they look to take home the Rookie of the Year honors at the end of the season. You look at Malawach, not in the top 5 currently. He's amidst some terrific talent nonetheless, and there's still plenty of time for him.
And we've really got a tremendous group of rookies this year. It's going to be exciting to see them vying for the coveted award.
Well, they're already making their presence felt and really showing they belong. That's what it's all about as they begin their, hopefully, long and productive NBA careers.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves, guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's MP in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Suns, Dylan Brooks out there with O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's Green in at the shooting guard. GA Everett coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focus on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
DiVincenzo passes to MP. Sinks the triple.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves. Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Booker against DiVincenzo. And a wide open look for MP. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
Outside, Green. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. On the wing, Booker. Brooks with it. McDaniels picks him up.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
Green against Edwards. Great D that time from Edwards.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
McDaniels kicks to MP. Randall from outside. Rebound by the Suns. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
MP passes to Edwards. MP outside. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for McDaniel. Pass to Ingles. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's DiVincenzo. MP with a screen on Booker. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Minnesota making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And Dillingham subbed in for Donte DiVincenzo. Outside, Green. Pass to O'Neal, and it's Brooks in the corner. Here's Williams. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
MP with a screen on Green. Edwards kicks to MP. Now Dillingham. Reid with a screen for Dillingham. MP passes to Reid. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Edwards finds MP. On the wing, Ingles. Brooks covering. MP inside. He's against Williams. Shot clock at 3. Dillingham, no good.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Brooks with it. And it's Reid picking him up. Booker, right side. Out to Brooks. From downtown, it's hauled in by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Dillingham. Over Booker. Dillingham, no good. To the middle. Brooks dishes to Booker. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 3. MP's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Edwards comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Donte DiVincenzo in for Dillingham. Here's Shannon. 8 points his last outing. Pass to MP. Using his athleticism, MP with the play.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Minnesota. Guard and off guard. Filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. MP out there with Randle. And it's Shannon in at the 3, the small forward. MP grabs the miss. Timberwolves leading by 9. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo for sure. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Goodwin feeling it out. Inside, Williams. And the rejection by MP. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back to you guys.
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 14. They host the Spurs after this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Launches a 3. They get it back.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
MP against Williams, and the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Brooks kicks to Booker. Down low. Here's Williams, and the rejection by MP. And here we go, fast break. MP's got it, and Randall throws it down.
Tonight has been all about Julius Randle. He is scoring at will. They should keep going to him.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's picked off. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Deflects the pass. Goodwin with the steal. Let's go. Randle with the bucket. Randle's got 16.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
For the Timberwolves. MP.
Both good from the line that time. Brooks for 3. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Minnesota on top. They lead by 18. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he was close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points early or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kitty?
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Timberwolves.
I think their bench was the biggest difference. These guys came aggressive on the offensive end, not afraid to put the stamp on this game.
Yeah, some confident personalities up and down that roster. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So, Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
Mark Williams is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Brooks, then it's Green, and it's Booker in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Offensive rebound.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by MP.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by NP. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Edwards finds MP. And the dunk by MP.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Suns trail by 18. Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. DiVincenzo kicks to MP. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 18 points in the game.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
A moment here to see the numbers for Mark Williams. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Down to 5 on the shot clock. O'Neal with it. Now defended by Randall. Brooks from outside. Rebound, Minnesota. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. MP passes to Edwards. Offline from the top of the key. Suns trail by 19. Booker outside. On the wing, Green. Edwards defending. Phoenix no good that time either. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And good that time.
Look, for this offense, Randall being an effective shoot option is crucial.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. DiVincenzo kicks to MP. Buries it from 3-point range. MP's got 21 in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. And Booker's a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
DiVincenzo passes to MP. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Williams finds O'Neal. And it's Williams. That time the assist by O'Neal. Williams has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Iguodaro's checked in, and it's done in for Brooks.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Green, the pass to Williams, and the slam by Williams.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
Minnesota leading by 22. To the inside. Shot's good by Shannon. Shannon's got his second bucket tonight.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
G and the dunk by MP.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
40 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Williams. Pass to Green. Back to Dunn. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Over to the wing. A three-pointer, no good. Minnesota's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Drills it from outside.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
MP has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we'll be right back after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions.
For the Timberwolves. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And here's Booker. Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Booker from the arc. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, top of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's MP in at the center position. McDaniels pulls it down.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
It's Randall. Now Edwards. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Booker against DiVincenzo. Booker, no good. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. To the paint. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Well, that's the thing about DiVincenzo. He stays active at both ends.
.143 left to play here in the fourth. There's O'Neal with the three. Randall with some nice D. Timberwolves leading by 21. Down low. Pass to DiVincenzo. Booker against MP. Stolen by O'Neal.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. A three-pointer off the mark. And here are the Suns now. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Williams dishes to Brooks. Booker the pass to Green. In the corner, O'Neal with it. 6 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off his shot. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy.
needs.